All right, good morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whichever time zone or whichever time you're watching this. So, I just read a very, very interesting, extremely interesting video. Not video, no, an interview. Read, me at about video. An interview by DEMARAI, Reggae Boy DEMARAI Gray. And he's making some very, very interesting talking points, extremely interesting talking points. And he's speaking about what happened in the recent Copa America, how things went, and also the World Cup qualifiers and what it means for him going to the World Cup. We're going to just divulge that a little bit, but before we do so, you know, already we must do the YouTube stuff, which is hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. I don't know the thing that go already. Would I really appreciate if I do it. Now, our star, yeah, one of our star, DEMARAI Gray, Reggae Boy DEMARAI Gray, did an interview with FIFA, and they had a really, I thought it's a very, very interesting interview in my perspective, recently done as well. So let's see what DEMARAI Gray has to say. So this is how they started the interview. Great, Jamaica are trying to recreate memories of 1998. So even though you have many supporters consistently speaking about 98 gone long time or 98 don't necessary, this is no new time. No, it's very, very interesting that the players, the Reggae Boys, they still value that of what happened in 98 and the significance that of 98 World Cup qualification. And because if you speak to any player or any fan, right? So if I'm here talking and I mention 98, you're gonna hear other supporters saying that every time we're talking, we go back to 98. Everything has to go back to 98. We should move on from that. And it's very, very interesting. Now, and I've seen this time and time again, and I've told people time and time again that how we as fans view things, the players don't view it the same. The players have a very, very fun idea of what they want or how they plan to achieve it, but we as fans, we view totally different. You also speak about the quality that he believes that the team that they have right now has more than enough quality to go and compete, get into the World Cup finals, and also go into the World Cup and also compete. Not the World Cup itself final, but yeah, the final competition. Yeah. Anyways, let's get straight into it. So that's the title of it. Jamaica are trying to recreate the memories of 98. Let's hear what he has to say. England-born winger opens up on Jamaica's World Cup. I don't know why FIFA did that. Anyways, England-born winger opens up as Jamaica's World Cup qualifying hopes and how the Reggae Boy can reach the finish line. Gray has 5 goals and 4 assists in 14 games with Jamaica. Reggae Boys are trying to qualify for first World Cup since France 1998. The winger spoke about the qualification, what the qualification would mean for the Caribbean nation. Jamaica are a team that have always captured the imagination of their fans and neutrals alike. The Reggae Boys play with a flair that is largely unmatched in the CONCACAF region. Unmatched. With a bevy of dynamic attacking players that can put defenders through the ring cycle in one-on-one or strike fear from distance. No question that winger DEMARAI Gray among those Jamaican players is among those Jamaican players who get the attention of the defenders across the board. The Jamaican-born 28-old, the England-born 20-year-old made his Jamaican debut in 2023 and has been an asset ever since, scoring 5 goals and contributing 4 assists in just 14 games. All right, so it's every time I said the England bar, I kind of go skip the party. So my apologies if I skip the party for you. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, me not like, you don't know. With 2 wins in 2 matches to start the second round of the CONCACAF qualifying for FIFA World Cup 2026, Jamaica are on the verge of advancing to the 3rd round, where they hope to secure one of 3 automatic berths to the global showpiece in 2 years. Speaking with FIFA, Gray believes Jamaica have the qualities to make a World Cup return for first time since France 1998. Let's hear what the star has to say. So this is the question. FIFA, what are your thoughts on Jamaica's start to World Cup qualifying? So what are your thoughts on that? So this is what DEMARAI Gray said. There's no better start than 2 wins and I feel like we have just I feel like we just have to continue that in the rest of qualifying. The World Cup is something that we're eager to reach. So eager or eager to reach the World Cup. Why may I tell her? You and the fans, may I tell her, bro. So it's a great start, and now we just have to maintain that level of performance. Even though from a fan perspective, don't think the performances were necessarily the best. Win is very important, but you don't know international football. Win is all that matters. With qualifying not resuming until next June, how do you stay focused in the meantime? There are a lot of different games that we have to play. Nations League, friendlies. The World Cup qualifying games are obviously very exciting because we want to get over the line as quickly as possible. But you can play for Jamaica, the fixture. But when you play for Jamaica, the fixture or whatever competition you're playing in, it's just exciting to be a part of the team. I'm going to reiterate that. It's just exciting to be a part of the team. At the end of the day, the goal is to win every game we play, so we'll just take that mentality into each game. When the World Cup qualifiers come around, it will be exciting, very, very exciting for us. So, quite an interesting point there. It's a boy, it's an exciting team to be around. And as you can see, most of us would have seen that, like the videos and those of that, the camaraderie in the team is good. The team is meshing well together, and that's a very, very good. I love that. Now let's hear what else has to say. What lesson can you take from the Copa America and apply to qualifying? Now this is an important part because we failed. Would I say miserable in the Copa America? Not sure, but anyways. I think it has shown us that there is more quality out there at international level. And no matter the team, there are quality players and quality competition. That goes for us as well. We have quality players. It's just about putting it together and developing. Now, most of the fans keep on saying our players not good enough. No, fans are going to say, boy, he's a player, so I'm going to say they're good enough. He's a player, so you're going to say that he's good enough or that. No, sometimes we as fans, we can be harsh, especially when we get bad results and with emotions cloud our judgment because we say, boy, we don't like how we exit the competition in the Copa America. The players then don't look good, the players then don't look fit, and all these type of reasons we cannot show up. Nonetheless, because at the end of the day, the players will back themselves that, we are good enough and we can get the job done. So nothing is wrong with that. Let's continue. I've said it many times. So you see, the part, may go back to the part. It's about putting together and developing. So you see, even the players, that kind of shows something. Even the players themselves kind of say, it really not fully fixed as yet. It really not fully put together as yet to be as effective as possible. Just that little point, I kind of point that out. I think, I said it many times, I think we're a working process. The improvement has been there, and I think there's a lot of improvement to come. Personally, I'm excited. Now, they asked about exciting players wanting to join Jamaica. This is the question. There's a lot of talk of more heritage players joining Jamaica. Are you sensing an excitement that players want to play for Jamaica? Now, this is also a big talking point. We have a lot of supporters saying, boy, no player is going to come in Jamaica team because of the problems. No coaches want to come and coach the Jamaica team because of the problems. Now, let's hear what a player in the team has to say about that. And this is one of the players also who joins the team. He's also one of the so-called classified as heritage players. There's always talks of guys potentially joining Jamaica. But what we have in this group is good. 2, we have a good togetherness here within the group. So whatever player we choose or call up is down to the federation. But what we have got in this squad now, I'm happy with it. And it's a great environment to come work in. It's a great environment to come work in. Do you know? And from the outside, it look like things so toxic. Maybe not amongst the players, but I don't know. Maybe whenever we get it wrong, whenever we as the fans, whenever we as the fans we get this thing wrong, and what we are sip on the outside, what we're all like the information on the outside, it's more toxic on the outside than than on the inside, and it seems that way there. Because based off how them are agree talk, come like I said, they're unfazed of all the things that's happening. It's more so the fans who are bothered by it. Or maybe it's just saying that, just so, how should I put it now? Just to be a little bit on the safe side. But quite an interesting point there. It's a great environment to come and work in. Quite an interesting point. Well, if DEMARAI says it's a great environment, what am I to say it's not? So they also ask what it means to qualify for the World Cup. It's a dream for me to participate in the World Cup. I commission you watch as a kid. I think it's just for the boys and the nation. It would be massive. I think we deserve it and we're going to work our hardest to get there. What are your fondest World Cup memories as a boy? And he spoke about the Brazil-England game in 2002. And finally, let's touch on the final point. What does the 90th Jamaica team mean to you? It's a special team. Sometimes in meetings, we'll watch clips and stuff of that team and know we're trying to recreate those memories. As I've said, it's exciting to be a part of that process, and I'm confident I will be there with the players that we have here now. So, let me see if there's nothing more. Okay, so message more. Last thing is message to the fans. We just asked for their full support as they have always given the team, given to myself. I'm grateful for it. We just ask that they stay behind us, and there are a lot of exciting times ahead. So that is a full interview that DEMARAI did with the FIFA World Cup. No, for me, interesting point is the environment part. That kind of interesting. That really interesting to me still. Really interesting to me about how the environment, it's a good environment to come and work with. I don't know if I save my face or what. Or just maybe it's us as fans on the outside probably have viewed this thing different. And maybe it's not as bad on the inside as what we think. Is that the case? Is that the case? It'll be interesting. Surprised that they didn't really ask him what's the thoughts about the coach and the dismissal. And very interesting. I don't see much players coming out speaking about the coach's dismissal. Normally say, boy, thank you, gaffer, or something like that. Them little something there. So it probably points and said, did the coach actually lose the dressing room? Anyways, you're going, people. That's one different talking point. Big up on yourself, smash the like button. Big up, massive respect, DEMARAI. Massive respect, my bro. Big up yourself, go on the hard work and go on representing. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button. Link is in the comment section. Also, if you want to support us by buying us a coffee. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We're out. God bless. Boom. Yo, we're out.